So I never finished the first part of the quest line for the event for Lantern Rite called Springtime Charms. So I'm actually going to go ahead and finish this up, maybe launch some tubes or something for the event, because I don't know how long this part's going to last. Oh, wait, I just noticed there was a Eula there, and I ran past her.
Ah, you're back. Thanks again for helping me get Timaeus to the doctor. Please, take this Mora as a small token of our gratitude.
You shouldn't have. I barely lifted a finger. Well, that's gotta be an understatement. I doubt you carried me all the way to Boo Boo Pharmacy by one finger. Honorary Knight, I can't thank you enough. Please let us give you something for your efforts.
Paimon thinks you're misunderstanding what that phrase means, but okay.
You'll have to excuse him. I think his efforts to learn the local dialect have fried the language part of his brain.
Alright, well, no more studying for you. Go get some rest. Doctor's orders. And if you take a turn for the worse, get back to Boo Boo Pharmacy right away.
By the way, where did Lanyan go?
Ah, yes. I almost forgot to mention. She said she went to catch up with Director Hu. She told me to pass on the message.
Wait, so she left?
Yangir, I'd like 3. Oh, what's this? Is Senna's Spring under new management?
Perish the thought. Miss Yingar had to run an errand, so I'm just watching the shop until she gets back.
Ah, I see. Well, Miss Temporary New Management, could I trouble you for 3 boxes of red dust under rolling clouds?
Red dust under rolling clouds. I think that rings a bell. Not a scent the average young lady would choose, though.
Correct. So you probably won't find it on the shelves. More likely hidden in a corner at the back somewhere. Would you mind digging it out?
Not at all. One moment. Here. Is this what you're looking for? If I'm not mistaken, it's used exclusively for ritual purposes.
Ah, a lady of culture, I see. That is not common knowledge.
Let me wrap this up for you.
Wait. I see it now. You're from the lineage of Chinyu Vale, aren't you?
Huh? How can you tell?
Your hairpiece is the Jade Plume Silverwing, one of the 3 immortals of Tao Do. Am I right, or am I right?
How did... Sorry, who are you?
Let's just say I'm a fellow lady of culture, but alas I'm in a rush today, so I'll have to say goodbye for now. I hope we meet again soon, Miss Temporary New Management.
Huh? Grandpa was right. Liyue Harbor is full of hidden talents. I would never have expected the average perfume customer to be so knowledgeable.
Director Hu, I gotta say, that outfit looks really good on you.
Why, thank you, Miss Yinger. I was just procuring some perfume from your fine establishment. Your temporary replacement provided a magnificent service.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Wait, Director Hu?
Hey, we're back. Thanks for watching the store, Madame Lan.
Miss Yingar, that person you spoke to just now. Who was that?
Hu Tao. Director Hu Tao of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Huh? But I thought she wore the funeral parlor uniform, with the Harmony hexagram hat?
I guess she just changed into something more festive for the festival.
Shoot! I was face to face with her, and I had no idea. Sorry, Miss Yingar, something's come up. Please let the others know I had to leave.
Huh? What could possibly be so urgent?
And then she just ran off after Hu Tao. Weird.
Maybe she'll be at the funeral parlor.
Are you going to look for her? If so, could you take this with you? I just found it in the store.
Huh? those rattan figures?
Whatever it is, we don't sell them. So I'm guessing Madame Lan left it here by accident.
Yeah, well, she definitely makes these. Although, this one's pretty different from the one she made for the street fair. Plus, it has a sigil on it for some reason.
Not the kind of thing you see every day, that's for sure. It could be important, so if it does belong to Madame Lan, I'd like to get it back to her as soon as possible.
Well, then let's head back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor again. Whatever it's for, the sooner she gets it back, the better.
That's not too far.
10 points for agility. Hey, Miss Undertaker! Are Hutao and Madame Lan back yet?
Sorry, I'm afraid not.
Really? How strange. They were definitely heading this way. Maybe Hutao had another appointment. Any idea where we might find them?
If it was anything business related, I expect the director would have let me know. I was aware she had a meeting earlier today, for instance. But she doesn't keep me informed about her private affairs.
So you're saying Hu Tao is dealing with a private matter?
It's possible. The director seems to have had a lot on her mind lately. In the past, she'd usually show up to work in the mid-morning. But recently, she's been getting here before the sun's up. She said she's had trouble sleeping and has been dreaming more than usual.
Trouble sleeping? Are we talking about the same Hutao here? That doesn't sound like her at all.
You might want to talk to our consultant, Zhongli. He's closer to her than I am.
Oh, good idea. How did we not think of that? So, where could we find him? Probably sipping tea somewhere, right?
He's just across the road on the second floor, watching an opera. If you listen carefully, you might be able to hear it.
Oh yeah, Paimon here's singing! Seems like Zhongli is the only one taking it easy today. Let's go say hi.
See, that's what I don't get. How come they did the opera in the, I guess, Chinese language, or one of the Mandarin languages for China or whatever? Because they have like, what, 5 different dialects or something like that? Why'd they do it in that, but not translate it for the other stuff? Sallows will return for a new nest. Remarkable, Miss Yan. Yoon, you have breathed fresh life into an old classic, and I dare say surpassed the original. You flatter me, Mr. Zhongli. I'm just glad my voice held out. I'm a little out of practice.
Nonsense, Miss Yoon. You are as stunning as ever. And if that was you out of practice, well, the official Lantern Rite performance is sure to be truly sensational.
Hey, Zhongli. Hey, Yunjin. How's it going?
Wow, Traveler and Paimon. What a lovely surprise. It's been too long, old friends. Are you here for the opera?
Oh dear, what a pity. I'm afraid you just missed today's performance. And Miss Yoon needs to rest her voice now, or she'll strain it.
It's okay, Tea Master Lua. These two are good friends of mine. If they'd like to hear me sing, a few more minutes wouldn't do me any harm.
Aw, thanks, Yunjin. But hopefully you don't think we came here just to show up late and demand a private performance.
Oh, of course not. I'm guessing you're here for Mr. Zhongli, then? Oh, and who might I be of assistant? And how might I be assistance?
Okay, so a friend of ours left something behind at a shop. We're trying to return it to her, and all we know is she's probably with Hutao. Any idea where Hutao might be?
The director is a free spirit who roams far and wide. She could be most anywhere.
Oh, great. Well, this is just fantastic.
Is it something important? The thing she left behind, I mean.
That's the thing. We don't know what it's for, but we want to get it back her as soon as possible just in case she really needs it.
Shows the rattan figure.
Oh, goodness! That's what you're trying to get back to her? But isn't that a pentad rattan?
Pentad rattan. So you recognize this?
Haven't you heard? The word on the street is that the patriarch of the Feiyun Commerce Guild has fallen gravely ill. They say his family found an ominous-looking rattan figure in his bedroom, and there was a pentad fortune conveyance talisman on it. That cursed thing must have been put there to steal his good fortune. It's destroying his health, wealth, and every other good thing in his life. And based on the description, your rattan figure looks suspiciously similar. It could even be the one that... get it away from me. I don't want that thing anywhere near me.
Relax, it's fine. This one definitely belongs to Madame Lan. Besides, we've had it on us this whole time and nothing bad's happened to us yet.
You can't say that because there's a lot of things that don't happen to us that happen to other people when we come in contact with shit. Madame Lan? You mean from Chinyu Vale Artisans Association?
Oh, now that would explain a lot. The Lans of Chenyu Vale practice Chi-Men magic. This pentad fortune conveyance business would be right up their alley. This leaves only one question unanswered. Namely, why would the Lans of Chenyu Vale have a bone to pick with the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
What? Will you listen to yourself? You can't seriously believe all that. You'd sooner convince Paimon that Rex Lapis was a slime.
The later is certainly the more compelling theory. Master Lua, you appear to have been misinformed by these rumors, and also failed to notice the Gunyu's sigil on this particular rattan figure.
Oh? Please enlighten me, Mr. Zhongli.
This is the sign of their Saravana, one of the four main exorcism sigils, a most upstanding and auspicious sign, by no means cursed. As a matter of fact, a series of fortune coins bearing the exorcism sigil recently entered circulation in Liyue Harbor. I am somewhat surprised that you didn't recognize it, Master Lua.
Oh, yes, of course, I remember now. Thank you for jogging my memory, Mr. Zhongli. I am humbled by your superior erudition.
This makes way more sense than Madame Lan going around trying to curse people to death.
I guess the rattan figure they found in his lordship's room must have been put there by someone in his family to bring good luck.
In that case, there's a good chance Madame Lan also purposely left this behind to keep Timea safe and well.
In all likelihood, yes.
Guess we don't need to find her so urgently after all. We were just worried that losing this might have ruined her plans. But that said, what did she need Hu Tao for anyway? And what is Hu Tao up to that's keeping her so busy? Paimon has a bad feeling about it for some reason.
Any ideas, Zhongli? The director's mind is a labyrinth I cannot hope to comprehend. She probably has more things she has to think about than the rest of us combined.
Are any of those thoughts the kind that might keep someone up at night?
She has never mentioned that. But as the director of the Wangshu Funeral Parlor, she has a solemn duty to balance the forces of life and death in Liyue. I would be surprised, and even a little unsettled, if she were truly as carefree as she appears. I agree. I've known Hu Tao for a while now, and for all her eccentricities, she takes pride in what she does. As her friend, we should just be there for her when she needs us. Indeed, the director's competence is the only reason I can afford to sit here enjoying a fine cup of tea and listening to the opera.
Having a competent boss isn't an excuse to slack off, you know.
I think Mr. Zhongli means you should have faith in Hu Tao. There's no need to worry about her so much.
Fair point. Somehow seeing how calm Zhongli is about the whole thing does make Paimon feel much more at ease.
You two ought to be out enjoying the festivities. The Lantern Rite only comes once a year, so make the most of it. If you're still worried, take this. What is it? A fortune coin. has recently become customary to give them as gifts. So, in the spirit of the season, this is my gift to you.
Wow, Zhongli actually left the house with cash? Now this is a lantern right to remember.
Goodness gracious! Mr. Zhongli, that looks like a very special coin you have there. Is that one of the fabled Rex coins?
Rex coin?
Yes. Look at the design on the face. It's quite different from the typical coins you see in circulation. It appears to be a symbol of Rex Lapis. There's no doubt about it. This is a Rex coin, which means it once passed through the hands of the Lord of Geo himself.
This simply is a curio I picked up from a street vendor, Mr. Lua. Almost certainly a replica. But I can introduce you to the vendor if you are interested.
Oh, so it's just a souvenir then? I assumed it was a family heirloom of great value.
Zhongli probably just made it on the spot, to be completely honest. Just didn't know it. Huh. Traveler, please take this. May it bring you comfort when when your mind is troubled.
So it's an anti-anxiety coin? How is that supposed to work?
Ah, well, even if the coin itself is a replica, the symbol of Rex Lapis is still genuine. And if the symbol is real, so are its effects. So as long as you have this coin, Rex Lapis will always be with you.
I already have him as part of my party's people.
Mr. Zhongli, would you mind showing me to the vendor from whom you acquired this coin? I wouldn't mind procuring a little of the Lord of Geo's good fortune for myself.
Very well. The walk will do me good. Friends, may we meet again soon. By the way, I'll be performing the sanctification of Tao Do on the day of the Lantern Rite. That's the one I was just practicing earlier. It's only a few days away now. I'd be honored if you could come and support me.
Oh, that's what you were singing just now? Paimon definitely wants to hear the full thing. We'll be there. We were actually learning about the 8 Adepts earlier, but we never found out who the 3 Beasts of Tao Du were.
Oh, really? Well, for starters, the 3 beasts of Tao Du are also known as the 3 immortals of Tao Du. They were the lone butterfly of the crimson flame, the jade-plumed silver wing, and the gold-eyed Caledon mare. 3 auspicious beasts, all with the power to take on human form.
Oh, so they really weren't human, huh? The lone butterfly sounds pretty self-explanatory, but what about the Silverwing and Celadon mare? What kind of creatures were they?
Silverwing was a swallow, and the Celadon mare was a white horse. Legend holds that after purifying Taldo, Silverwing and Wind Reader went wandering together, but the white horse returned into seclusion. Have you ever read Moonlit Bamboo Forest? That story mentions a white horse that roamed the Chinsa mountain range. A lot of people think she was the Golden Eyes Celadon mare.
Oh, cool! So, what about the butterfly? What did they get up to?
The lone butterfly gave her life during the purification spell. She was the only one of the 8 to sacrifice herself in this way. Even though the 8 had remarkable powers, purifying a god of Tao Du's caliber was no mean feat. They had to resort to a secret art called the 7 and 8 Gates Array. The method involves obfuscating one of the gates so that evil can't escape. The lone butterfly was in charge of the gate that was chosen to be obfuscated, and she disappeared from the world in the process.
Oh, that's so tragic.
But all was not lost. According to the legend, Old Man Wu Wang, another one of the 8 who looked up to her a lot, took up her mantle and kept her legacy alive.
Interesting. Huh. And then he taught that to the founders of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, right? Didn't they train under him?
Exactly. That's where it feels like fate came into play. After giving her life to restore order to the realm of the dead, some chance meeting ensured that future generations could continue using her methods to guard the border between life and death. So, although she herself disappeared from the world, her mission to protect Leoa is still alive and well, thousands of years on. Anyway, That's basically the whole story of how the 8 adepts purified Tao dough.
Now we finally have names for the full roster. Thanks, Yunjin.
My pleasure. I haven't performed this opera in a long, long time, so I still have a fair bit of brushing up to do before I'm ready. Don't practice too much or you'll tire your voice out. Thanks, I appreciate it. See you around.
Hey, guys! Are you finally done? I've been waiting forever! Huh? Oh, Xiangling, what are you doing here? Tracking you guys down, obviously. You really made me work for it, too. It's honestly a little rich that you're out here telling everyone else to take care of themselves and keep a good work-life balance when you are apparently too busy to eat. Keep this up and I'll have to drag you to the dinner table and force-feed you my delicious cooking against your will. Here we are. I present to you Chef Xiangling's newest creation, Drunken Plums in Snow. You must be starving, surely. Go on, dig in. Wow, this is so nice of you, Xiangling. Paimon hadn't noticed how hungry she had gotten, but smelling that food is making Paimon ravenous. Sounds like you have a tough life, hey, Paimon? Sometimes you feast, but sometimes the traveler lets you go hungry. You should ditch the traveler and hang with me from now on. You'll never go hungry again. Ooh, now that is a tempting offer.
At least I never charged you for a single meal.
That may be true, but you also pretty much never feed Paimon on time. I was only kidding. I know Paimon loves to eat, but I think it'd take more than food to pry her away from your side. Anyway, enough about that. Time for you guys to eat. Whatever your plans are after this, they'll go much better on a full stomach.
Okay, so that is the end of that segment of the quest line. Okay, so let's start all the way over here. Let's see if Eula is still over here. Yep, she is.
This should be enough.
Eula, this gift envelope is for you. Okay. Travelers, please ensure that you follow your terms of service. The creation of content that discriminates against any... I'm not going to do that. Paper style. I think that one fits Eula. Envelope blessings. This one. Confirm. I think this one would fit her best. Wait, how do I undo that? Don't want that. Let's do this one. gift. Wait, what? I'm not allowed to use motifs? I guess I gotta leave it plain because... Gift.
This is for me? Thank you. This is the first time I've received something like this. I didn't expect to run into you here. Amber and I just split up to go shopping. We're bringing back gifts for everyone at the Knights of Favonius.
What did you get?
Some small trinkets and toys. Oh, and some tea for Jean. It's from Chaoying Village.
Oh, it's pronounced Chaoying. Oops.
I heard that tea also has an energizing effect, so I thought it might be a nice change of pace for her.
Because it has caffeine, most likely.
Still, the brewing process for this kind of tea is pretty complicated. The vendor had to spend a lot of time explaining it to me. Thankfully, I already knew a bit about tea etiquette, so I caught on relatively quick. Here, this tea cake is for you. It's from Chaoying Village. Amber really liked it, so I decided to buy some. We're going to check out the Mingxiao lantern later. Maybe we'll ask someone to take a picture for us. I would do it myself, but unfortunately, neither of us brought a camera.
Oh, we got a new motif. And let's see. Yep, there we go. Got all the same image. That's all you do? Okay. Can I do anything with this?
Nice and spicy.
Nope. Okay.
Points for agility.
I don't feel like reading this. But it's from Cloud Retainer. Oops. And this one's from Shenha. Wait, save. Oh, favorite. Save image. Don't need to do that.
I'm not the friend to come
I'm trying to see who's closest.
for words of
You're
comfort
outside.
or encouragement.
You're outside.
But when it
Oh, Tainari's
comes to
nearby.
weighing the
Let's do
costs
Tainari.
of your actions, ask away.
Are you running away?
There's Tainari. What should I get? Tainari, this gift envelope is for you. Gift. I didn't expect to see you here, traveler. Thank you for the envelope. It's lovely. Enjoying the festival? Sino and I have had a great time. We ate a lot of delicious food and bought quite a few gifts. Unfortunately, the harbor's a little too busy this time of year. Excuse me, if I stay around the commotion for too long, my ears start to hurt. So I came over here for a break. Sino said he needed to be alone for a while to think about something. Something to do with work? No, I don't think so. He kept mumbling about gift envelopes, so odds are he's trying to come up with a new joke. How do you even make a joke out of something like that? I mean, it is Sino we're talking about here. Oh, looky. Nope, they don't pop up.
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
Yep, okay.
Are you running away?
There he is.
Gift envelopes. Gift envelopes.
Sino, this gift envelope is for you.
Oh. Thank you. A happy lantern, right?
Same to you?
What's with the look on your face?
You seem quiet today.
No, not at all. I'm just following local customs.
What local customs?
Well, considering your gift, I thought it best not to push the envelope.
Oh dear God. Sino, you're such a goof. Okay, I think Amber. Yeah, Amber is the next closest one.
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
Okay, let's see. Those. Oh, so that's not the. I thought that's the launchers. That's not the launchers. Haha. That's a view thing, which means. Is it above me? Yes, it is. Hmm. I don't care about taking a photo of that, so. Amber. Oh, Amber's over here. That was not how I wanted to do that. Ha! Found you. Let's do this first. Oh, where should I go next? This whole place is so lively. Amber, this gift envelope is for you. Wow, a gift envelope. Thank you. I heard the people of Leo exchange them during Lantern Rite as blessings. It's beautiful to take care of it. Or, it's beautiful. I'll take good care of it. Are you here for the festival specifically? Sure am. Jean said we worked really hard this year. She thinks we all deserve a break, so she set up a rotating calendar for us to take time off. Eula and I got our turn at the last couple of days, so we came to Liyue Harbor as soon as we heard about the festivals. No lack of hustle and bustle or fun things to do on the streets, huh? Yep, we spent a lot of time roaming around the city. We just split up so we can get souvenirs for everyone at the Kingdom of Avonius, or Knights of Avonius. I bought a ton of stuff. A fan for Jean, a teacup for Lisa, a kite for Klee. Oh, and this is for you. Grilled tigerfish. It's super delicious. Here, try some. I just bought it, so it's still warm. All right, before it gets cold, I'm going to keep shopping, okay? Fan, teacup, kite. What am I missing? Oh, right, jewelry. That's probably for Eula.
Points for agility.
There it is. Okay. Nah, don't want to take pictures of that. Oh, right. Let's mark where you're at. There we go. And there we go. Now for the coin.
The design of this lantern is exquisite. Definitely worth the trip.
Chiori, this gift envelope is for you.
Oh, for me? Thank you. Ah, lovely detail around the border. Looks like you put a lot of care into this. Thank you. I'll take good care of it. By the way, do you know who designed this lantern? It's beautiful. And the way the light shines through is so imaginative. Huh. I wonder if the design took inspiration from some of Liyue's ancient legends. I feel like I've seen a similar pattern in a book before. Oh, I'd love to speak with the person who made it. I might even get some ideas for a new collection along the way. All right, I'm going to ask around.
We should introduce you to Kachang for that. Let's do the Mora one.
Work has been so
Oop,
much
I guess I'm
less
doing
demanding
dice.
since my transfer.
A little too eager with that.
Brain fog. My mind's gone completely blank.
Oh, I got both of them at the same time, apparently. But I can also do the Mora one now.
Work has been so much less demanding since my transfer.
Brain fog. Completely blank.
Yep. Okay. And what are we observing with this one? Nope. Okay. There's probably more to do. Or are those just messages? I think those are just little messages. I don't think it's actually interactions with those people. Which means Yanfei. I guess that's their wishes or something. Still have to do this side of the city. It looks like I'm almost done doing those. I'll leave them for later. Okay, so that is the next quest line. I'll do that a different episode, recording, whatever you want to call it. Alright. So this is going to be the end of this year's Lantern Rite event, Springtime Charms, and I'll see you guys later!